Okay, we're rolling. I guess I hit a button that made it roll. I think I got you in a really good position here. This is a 24 by 30 huge canvas that I did way back when. Let me see, I think in 2020 or 21. It's been a minute, and I have waited a long time to see if I would like it. I don't. It's really muddy down here. This is mud. It's very few of it is. There's just not much real composition here. This was the very beginning. I used silicone. As you can see, I'm not a fan of it. If I was better at silicone then, cool. That'd be great. By the way, if you're brand new here, this is Tara from Tara's Traveling Paints. I'm a fluid acrylic artist. I do other stuff too, but this is my love. I love to do fluid art. Now, if you see here, I've got these mugs. The purpose of them is I have a limited space. I am hoping that I can catch most of the runoff paint into these mugs so they don't end up on the floor. On top of that, I do have a shower curtain over here on this side, and on the other side I have an old sheet to protect my landlord's floors. I do not want to destroy this apartment. It's super cute. And even though I'm not going to live here forever, someone else will move in when I'm gone. I'll be here a long while though. And I paint almost every day, so I've got to take care of everything. So I've got you up over here. I had to clear everything off my counter. I mix my paints ahead of time. I've got my house paint for my base. I need a base on this. Now, if this was a fresh canvas, I would probably have used a base anyway, but it might be a little different. But I'm going to use a base because I want to cover this and hope that I'm able to resist anything that might want to come through. I clean this with a standard like degreaser everyday cleaner. I used Tough and Tender with a dash of Solumel in it. Those are my favorite cleaning products. Those are one of the things that they have, and I sprayed it down real good and I dried it off real good, and then I went back in with alcohol wipes to really try to pull any silicone that might be still here. You might be saying, well, it's been almost 5 years, 4 to 5 years, wouldn't it? No, silicone is going to stay around. That's important. If you're new to fluid art and you start experimenting with silicone, you've got to understand that you've got to get that silicone off of it once it's dry if you want to varnish. Your varnishes won't stick to it. Your epoxy won't stick to it. You don't want to learn that the hard way if you can help it. What you might not want to be upset about learning the hard way is color theory. That's okay. I heard recently a really good advice from a professional artist. He does super realistic water-based or water-soluble oils. Gorgeous. And he has a really good channel with a lot of education in it. And he says, and I have to go ahead and agree with him, to start with watercolors because they're cheap, number one. Number two, you are going to learn color theory no matter what. So I'm thinking about getting into that. I even tried some last night, and I don't know. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this. If you're an aspiring artist, you want to start creating, even if it's just to express your creativity, and you want to eventually get super good at it, allow yourself to make mistakes, do it the most affordable way possible, and I like the idea of watercolors for that. However, here we are. This is me. I've always been an acrylic girl. Whether it was abstracts or landscapes or anything like that. Portraits, always acrylic. I don't know why. I think it's because I like to paint fast. This is really pretty here though, but I'm not going to be able to keep it. So, let me get into what I mix for colors. I'm going to go to the other side. I've got the house paint, which that color is called Terrazzo. Terrazzo what? Oh, called Charted Terrazzo. It's super light blue. If you put it on your wall, it's going to dry a little darker than you thought. So it doesn't dry that dark on the paintings though. So I've got Color Shift Purple. I'm trying to decide which side I want to paint from. I'll probably be all over the place. A Dioxazine Purple. I'm hoping you're seeing it. I have a Neon Pink. These are really tiny cups. I am not trying to add as much color as I did to this. Okay, I want it to be more of a minimalist. A beautiful saffron metallic. Very little of it though. I made an orange with a deep red and a primary yellow, and it's a super dark orange. It's actually kind of nice. A silver metallic. I'm going to show you everything. This may be a long one, guys. If you don't like long content, just let it play in the background. It helps me tremendously if these get watched all the way through. So if you don't, YouTube doesn't know if you're actually watching it, but if it gets played all the way through, it's really great. So if you got some something to do, take a shower or something like that, let this run through. I will try to timestamp. That is, oh, this is primary black, regular black, with Color Shift black. I mixed it. I've got Color Shift turquoise. I got regular turquoise. And I really wanted, I just like the last minute, as this is just a primary blue. I'm loving blues and greens. I've probably always loved blues and greens, but it's one of those things. So I got all these critters all together. Down here, I have my backup lamp black. That might come in handy with this. I'm just not sure yet. I want to kind of get into it. I'm going to do a lot of playing here, guys. I also have a cell activator, sorry, and that is Amsterdam White. I shall pull this up and make sure it's mixed. That I did not mix yet. I want to play with this. I don't want to freak myself out. I don't want to, I have so many ideas in my head right now, guys. But I don't want to ruin my brain with it. There's so much I want to do, and there's so much there's so much. It's like acreage that I could do with it. So I am going to just kind of get into it. I'm just mixing up my, I didn't touch this yet. My Amsterdam White. It's on the thicker side. But I'm not there yet, so I don't have to worry about thinning it out quite yet. Because first I want to get everything laid down. I mixed 2 giant cups. I probably don't need them. I'm hoping I don't need them. This is the base paint. And I mixed it with Floetrol. It's on the thicker side. And golly, I'm nervous. It's nerve-wracking. When you get to these big giant pieces, it's scary. Don't be fooled. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put paints that I want to see probably more likely together. In areas. So let's do that really quick. So I got 3 over there, over there. I'm gonna leave my metallics on the sides. I'm not sure where it's all gonna go, but I'm just trying to make cohesion. Grab yourself a cup of tea, cup of coffee, pop yourself a White Claw, whatever it is you need to do to relax and enjoy what we're about to do. I got a cup of tea with 2 bags in it. I got a glass of water. And, yeah, Let's get into it. Oh, I'm scared. Okay. Ah. So lately, I've been kind of obsessed with uh, landscapes. I've been obsessed with geometrics, um, traditional abstract art, um, and all that stuff. So I don't know what's going to come in here. I'm going to start with geometrics, though. I think for me, like I was thinking of doing a mountain. I, I don't think so. Not right now. It's so much canvas that if it doesn't work perfectly, I might be upset. If I go with geometrics, it's just a matter of hitting where I need to go. So I'm gonna go with that first. Anything could change. So here I go. I got the giant thing. I'm gonna make a nice big square right in the middle. I'm glad I made 2 cups because I can feel this cup is going to, it's done. So think of that. Think of that. When you're working with big canvases, be prepared to save paint because you're going to be making a lot. And don't get yourself hung up, you know. How do you save paint? Oh, look at that. You put it in the cup, you put some cellophane over it, secure it if you need to. Containers, squeeze bottles. I like saving my, just gonna let that sit right there. I like saving, what do you call it? Dish soap bottles. Because the soap actually acts pretty nicely with your paintings as well. And you're going to go through them and throw them out anyway. You might as well use them. So I like to save paints in that. You'll need a funnel. I'm just giving you a heads up. Numerous ways to save them. You can scrape your what you got down. This won't be scrapable because it has some varnish on it over here. And I've sealed the seam in the middle. These are 2, they're not contractor bags. They're just 2 big black bags you can buy. I also try to save my stirrers. Okay. So I think I got everything out of there that I'm going to get out. I might hold on to this cup for a minute. I'm going to use a large spatula and see if I can get that all together. This is fun and scary, and we're doing it together. See if I can get it without. It's thick. Now my paints that I had mixed in the little tiny cups, those have barely any mound when I mix them and lift my stirrer. So they're way thinner than this. Just so you know, I just want to have the ability to do more. And when you go too thick, like yesterday I tried a grenade. I totally forgot grenades cannot have giant thick paint in it. And I couldn't understand. And I was like, what's going on? You know, I mean, the painting came out all right, but certainly nowhere near what I was looking for. So try to think about what you're looking for and make your paint flow the way that will suit your painting. That's pretty cool. I'm going to just wipe this off on here. I'm going to have to be more specific with this. I generally will just, swipe it right. I just got to be careful. I have a torch. I'm going to get some air bubbles out. This cell phone may be wonderful, but you can't get deep in here to see a lot of the stuff that goes on until I bring you in close. House paint has a lot of bubbles. When it grew up and was born in the hardware store or wherever you picked it up, it got shaken in a machine. This is also kind of cool though, Because it's going to give you some cells that you did not expect. Be okay with that. I'm just saying, be okay with that. If you hate random cells popping up in your painting, I don't think house paint's for you. I don't. I really do believe that's what it is that's doing it. It's happened a lot lately in my paintings, and I like it. So I'm not mad. But a lot of people, I mean, if you're here, you're probably interested in fluid art. Really like cells, so they'll put silicone in their paint to make the cell happen. I'm kind of more of a bolder girl, but cells still make me happy. What's the difference? I guess we'll probably find out. Oh, I'm scared. I do have backup edge paint, and this is stuff that was scraped from paintings. It's a bunch of greens mixed together, and they are not, well, they're not mixed together, they're put together in the cup, not mixed. Let's see if I can move some of this paint. Nope, I'm gonna need all of that. I can't believe it. It's okay. Obviously, I'm gonna focus on these corners. I'm gonna move to corners more than off sides. It's just the way it's gonna have to be, guys. I'm gonna kind of tell it that's what I want to do with it right now by getting those corners right off the bat. Oh good, I can lean without getting all over the painting. Sometimes you misjudge it and you don't know what the heck's going on. And then next thing you know, you're leaning over and your boob's in the painting. I don't have much of a boob. I'm more of a menopausal belly girl. And this is definitely up high enough that that's not going to get into it. How's the weather where you are? It is June 1st, 25. Some interesting stuff going on out there in that world. Stay safe and happy. Fancy wouldn't even go to the bathroom. I had to tell her, like, she got up, she was like, I really gotta go. And I'm like, Fancy, then you have to trust me. You're not going to die. She was like, I don't know, man. Sure enough, we got her out there. She did her business quickly and beat feet back. And that's good. Okay. Oh, that's the white. Oh, I almost did some crazy stuff. Okay. All right, I'm going to put gloves on because I need to tell... I probably should have emptied my garbage first. It's kind of tall, kind of full. I'm going to get some paper towels underneath the camera here so I'm not constantly running away to grab them and I can reach them from both sides. Also, your house paint will dry faster than other paints. Just so you know. I'm going to first squeeze the corners. I like getting my hands messy, so I often avoid gloves. I really love painting. I'm gonna, before I put gloves on, these big paintings are much harder to tilt. And with all that texture underneath, who knows? Okay, I got something going on here. It's so crazy. Whatever it is, it's gonna be okay. Go ahead. You got this. I do have more base paint, more house paint. I probably will have to mix some more. I'm just saying. Maybe not, but I'm feeling it. I could have made it not as thick. I just really want the coverage. You know? So I'm almost feeling like I should go in with a big brush. I'm so silly. Let's go in with a giant brush now. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to push with a spatula. Also, another thing I did with big paints like this, you want to make sure, well, all of them really, spray the back of your canvas with water. It does work. It does tighten your canvas up. You're going to want to do that before you're painting. You're going to want to do that if you happen in storage to see any, what do you call that? Stuff. You know, dents or anything, and say you're ready to hang it on your wall, or somebody reached out to you and said, I want to buy that. You better get that together and get that canvas nice and taut. And you can do it by spraying with water. And you definitely want to do it before you varnish or epoxy your paintings, because you want as level of a surface as you can get. I can probably show you a mistake I made yesterday with one of my favorite paintings, and I thought I sprayed it, but I probably didn't. I probably was all like, I've got just this much left, and so I need to put it into something. I can't waste it. And I'm like, oh, Lake Willoughby. It's a little lake that I made years ago that I love. And it reminds me of Willoughby. If you've ever been to Vermont, go to Lake Willoughby. Make it happen. It's insane. It's like the Caribbean of the Northeast. It's stupid. But the water is cold. It's a glacial lake. You can see right through to the bottom. It's nuts. So you don't swim in it until August. I don't know if we're going to have that this year. I have a feeling we had such a cold winter. Well, it wasn't cold. It was productive. I don't know if our summer's going to happen. But usually that means next winter won't happen. That's kind of scary, because that's when, in my area, I live in a ski area. That's pretty much the only moneymaker around here. Alright, I'm getting there. I think I'll get away with my extra paint for what I need as I go. I think so. I could have done this before. That would have it probably would have been half dry by the time I got to you. So we're all doing this together, okay? If you've got some paint at home, get one of your canvases out and paint with me. You could use one of my ideas, or you can just sketch something. See those little divots there that I just covered? I don't know if you can see it from the camera. That's silicone. Silicone trying to push the paint away. And even though I cleaned it with a degreaser and went back in with alcohol, and even though it's 4 to 5 years old, it still came. You feel me? practice with silicone on very, very inaffordable ways because it takes a long time to get good at it, I think. And if you're into silicone and you like those chameleons and stuff, I prefer them to be organic, but whatever. That's just, I'm not being a snob. It's what it is. There is a gentleman on YouTube that he works with silicone almost every single video. He's very good at it. So who knows how many paintings behind the scenes he did to master it. I still don't got it. I still don't got it. His name is J-Mo. Another thing, always keep your eyes on my Artists I Love playlist. You'll find other people to inspire you there. All right, I'm pretty down with this. I'm gonna hit it with more fire. And then I gotta decide where's my first geometric shape going. I wanna do something geometric. I'm gonna start in the middle, I think, in order to preserve composition. So if I focus on the middle and I decide to stop after I'm done with that, because I'm like, whoa, that's awesome, then you know what? I'm in really good shape because the composition is set. All right, so what color do I want? What color do I want in the middle? I think I really, I don't want to do that. I'm not, but, nope. I'm going to put a little bit white down. This is Amsterdam titanium. I'm going to do another little square. And then I'm going to lay colors into it. This is the orange I made. And I'm just doing wiggly woggly lines. Wiggly woggly lines, not to be confused with squiggly jiggly lines. Don't confuse them. And neon. Neon pink. Dioxazine purple. That was a squiggly jiggly. See? See the difference? It's very technical. All right. I'm going in with a plastic spatula. I am not adding more paint to this. I'm going to use the Amsterdam underneath. I don't know if you can see me, but man, that makes me happy right there. That made me so happy. Oh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Calm down, Tom. Actually, I shall scoop it into one of the cups. And just wipe off the back. Huh. That is epic. Okay. It's a good start, my friends. It's a good start. Let's see here. Just wondering if I'm gonna get any movement with this thick grease paint. Yep, I am. It's kind of like going over, like, I don't know if you can see it. It's like little waves going over. Huh. So I told you I was going to put gloves on. I still have yet to do that. Isn't that funny? I'm a trickster sometimes. That's interesting. Okay. All right. I'm going to go in with some of this blue, sticking to the middle again, and I'm going to attempt to do it perfectly. Blue, teal, overlapping a little bit. And then or it's teal, I don't know if it's teal or whatever, it's one of those. I'm gonna squiggly wiggly the color shift. I should look at the bottle. Let me look at the bottle. It's turquoise. Okay, fine. Now I'm going to put the cell activator on my spatula. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm over here by it. I'm going to put it right on the back. And I want to go in. Trying really hard not to go too deep. Really hard. Oh, that's pretty. Gosh. That was a scoop, guys. I don't do that a lot. I've been getting more confident in trying them. Just kind of want that paint to settle back into where I scoop so deeply. Can't even imagine that I still haven't put gloves on. Now this work, doing the scooping technique, is so much better with metal tools, okay? I just don't have a lot. It does. It's a world apart. I am going to try get under there. There we go. Just a little yums for that. It's kind of cool. That's more my, like, I always do stuff like that. Trying to break out of the I always do stuff like that thing, but I'm liking how the color shift and the turquoise are halfway through that. I think that's neat. Okay. I'm going to go with the neon pink over here and another square or whatever that's going on. I'm going to do the silver on this. Watch out. Fancy streaming. And I'm going to do the black mixed with the color shift black. This is not the lamp black. That would just, you wouldn't see any of those other colors. That's crazy sauce. I'm going to put more cell activator. Oh, I'm having fun with you guys. I hope you're having an okay time. Hope you can hear me. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Oh wait, let's save this stuff. Oh no. And here comes the creatures that I always make. It's so funny. That's really cool. Oh, I haven't used any saffron yet. I think I'm going to come over this way. Put some dioxazine purple. A little bit of the primary blue. I think I'm going to drop it in there. Okay. I'm not sure what the reaction will be with that, so I'm not going to do it. So I'm going to make a little U there on the purple. I'm going to put some cell activator on my a little bit longer plastic one. But I'm going to put a little my black color shift on there too. Just a wee bit. I don't know if you can see all the way over here, guys. I feel like we're so far away from each other. Score. I like that a lot. That's wicked lacing in there. It's like, what? Uh-huh. All right. I'm going to play a little bit more on this side. I'm going to go with that super cool orange I got. This time I'm going to make a circle. And what do I want to put near that orange? Let's not make mud. Let's think. I'm going to go ahead with metallics. I'm going to do the saffron right in the middle. And the silver, kind of like that. I think I can not make mud with that. Excuse me. Okay, I'm like so. I feel like I want to use this giant spatula. It's just too giant. Let me see something. I'm going to use this. Just making sure I don't have any unnecessary texture. I got it. And I want some of this black too. Just like that. I think I should swipe it this way. I need to make some movements that way. I have no idea what you can see. I just don't know. That's heavy down there. I am going to get cells. And I don't know what I think yet, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'll retire that for this painting. Hit it with fire. I'm gonna have to tilt, starting like now. There's a lot about that I really like, but I need to. Okay. Yeah, that was stupid. Hey, it wasn't stupid. I'm not saying that. It was wonderful. This is supposed to be the big plate painting. So I need to tilt a little bit here, my friends. I need to get over here. And I hope it doesn't destroy anything, but I don't think it will. Look at all the movement. Look at all this crazy sauce. What on earth, guys? Huh. I have to stop because I gotta see what's happening. I have no idea how I feel about that. None. Ooh. All right. All right. Some interesting things happening. It's a little swordfish without the fin. Okay. I'm checking on the weight of the paint without trying to... I notice this guy's sitting on a lot of base paint. So I'm feeling like I got to scoop. Get underneath it. And move it out. I still see a lot of weight right there. It's gonna be okay. I definitely need more green. Faux show. I am just terrified of this. Like, oh my gosh. Okay. Let's get some nice blues over here. We're gonna go long. Trying to ride that wave as long as I can. Oh, it'd be so cool if I had a really cool like cinematographer to watch the other side. You would have just been like, holy moly. It was literally like surfing the cells. I don't know what happened there. It's pretty. I need some stuff over here. I'm gonna go with the red and the copper. I need to swipe that way, that's for sure. Go with the smaller one. And hopefully ride the wave again. We will see. Look at all these paints I got in my way. It's all right. I don't even know. I'm gonna do some crazy shit. I need black over there. Fancy's like, what are you doing? Okay, I'm not gonna splatter anymore right at this moment. He's a little creature. The amount of little creatures that show up in these acrylic paint pours is insane. I've got to tilt. I've got to see what's going on here. Lots is going to change. I'm having a feeling. It's like rivers. See all that change? It's a lot of change, guys. It's like my life. A lot of change. It's crazy. I don't know. I don't know if I love it, my friends. There's a lot of interesting parts of it, but I can always paint over it again, you know what I'm saying? I can always do a mountain landscape or something. You know what I mean? Oh, I got some paint coming off. Yeah, this is terrible. I don't like it. Oh, okay. What is it that I'm going to do right now? I'm going to do something. I am. Because I am mad. I don't like it. Oh, man. It's nuts. It's nuts. How am I going to make myself like it? Am I going to sit with it forever? Like I did the last one? I don't think so. I don't think that's going to work. I wonder... that. did that. I'm playing. I told you guys I'm going to be playing today. Look at all that silicone from the last painting. That's crazy. I don't know. This is getting interesting, I'll tell you what, in my frustrations. But I have a feeling, so let's just work with it. I don't know, I'm feeling kind of groovy. Back in a great attitude again. Sometimes paintings aren't going to look like what you normally do. And sometimes that's just what you needed. And like I said, I've been kind of obsessed with abstract-y stuff. Not that fluid art isn't abstract, it is. I've been kind of, you know, doing things. I've been painting long enough that I can get away with just doing things. Which ta-da! Beautiful. That's what I was kind of hoping for right there. I'm no longer scraping into the cups. I don't know why. Maybe I'll continue to try. Because you might as well save it, right? I'm having way too much fun, guys. Way too much fun. Somebody's out there freaking out. What are you doing? I'm having fun. I'm starting to really like this. Okay. Isn't that wild? I just went from being pissed off to really liking it. Okay, I think I need to work some black. Kind of elsewhere, or incorporate something into that. I've got enough purple over here. I am not on purpose trying to like use all my paints. I'm not. It might be what happens, but just so you know. Feeling it. I'm feeling all sorts of stuff. I'm going to use my color shift as a cell activator, hopefully. We'll see. We shall see. Excuse my wonky hand. It's been abused. Tara, Tara, Tara. All the way over there. You see, I don't know if you can see me. I was like, ah! There we go. I wanted one of plop. No idea how this is going to dry, guys. Just wing and a prayer. I am feeling really groovy about it. One spot I'm just not in love with. Only one. and it's up here. So I'm walking around doing some stuff, trying to figure out what I want to do to rectify that. What needs more balance? And I'm not really seeing that. Actually, I got enough to put on a spatula. Let me try. Let me try. Then I'm going to go in with the lamp black. that's what I'm going to do. Being only able to use one hand is a pain, but you know what? So what? Get over it, Tara. I am blessed and highly favored. For reals. On top of being cute and all, I got things going on. For reals. It's almost like the house paint is drying underneath faster than my paint. That's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm feeling. Very well could be. And I did a big plop of purple, plop of green, plop of that. That's kind of cool because guess I should plop of silver over this way. Now I've got tons going that way, one coming this way, one that went with it, but I destroyed it. See if I can do this. Watch out, everybody. All these paints getting in my way. All right. I did do that. Another way. Need some silver on this. Nice big fat blob. Excellent. All right. I'm pretty sure I need to put these colors away. So what I'll do is, where's this? Okay. I got one of these cheap Glad containers, right? I put all these little cups in here that have anything left in them. I don't want to just mix them into that green. I don't. This is the lamp black. That's going to come out and do some major things. I can save some of this pink. So I'm gonna. It's very little. I'm just showing you what I do to save it. This is the color shift turquoise. It's going in. Dioxazine purple. It's going in. I might as well get it off the table, right, while I'm here. There's no more saffron. There's no more red. The black with the color shift black, there's plenty of, which is wonderful. I got more turquoise. I should try to put you next to your friend in case there's any problems. And I got more blue. I did good. I thought I was going to end up like just blowing through stuff for the sake of blowing through it. Did not. Do I have room for one more? I better. The color shift purple. So I'm going to get them all in here. And I'm okay with it getting a little cramped. Okay. These are paper cups. They can be bendy a little. Okay. This is how I do it. get me some cellophane, plastic wrap, saran wrap, whatever you want to call it. I grab that, a piece to cover this, okay? Can you see me? I hope you can. I put it right in this Glad container with the plastic on top. Then I put this container on top and I snap it. It'll keep this stuff will stay fresh a while this way, even in paper cups. Not that it takes me long to get to another painting, but sometimes I don't want to do the painting, the colors that I just did. And then boom, on the shelf it goes. Ready for next time. All right, I hope you saw that. I don't know. I'm gonna hit it with fire, and it's all the way over there. Hey, while I'm over there, I can have a sip of my tea. My cup is getting painted on. I need to go to the store. Like what used to be my favorite yogi tea was Breathe Right, or whatever that is. I love it. So when I moved here, I had a box of bedtime. And I drank the whole box, and lo and behold, I really miss it. So I need to get some. It really is helpful for nighttime. Like I wouldn't have it right now in the afternoon, because I might take a nap, and I don't want to take naps. I don't want to miss daylight. Life is too short, my friends. But I do have to say, I have gotten better at actually relaxing. I haven't been able to do that in years. And I'll actually just go and take a nap sometimes. I wonder. This is going to dry really strange. Okay, so I've done that. Now I'm pulling out my lamp black. Lamp black is so black. How black is it, Tara? It's so black. Don't put it in like, what do you call it? I don't even know what I'm saying. Don't put it in ring cups and stuff. Don't stack it. This needs to be by itself. And I'm just gonna go into spaces where I hit the other painting. Then I'm going to draw some lines and stuff with it, I'm sure. This fancy snoring. She's so cute. I don't want to tilt anymore on this, guys. I don't want to move it at all. Just so you know what's going through my brains. If you're using a stick like this or anything, check to make sure you're not pulling any white into your, I mean you can, but it's just going to disappear. It's lamp black. So pretty. That blue green, or that blue and teal and color shift is so Caribbean. I like that. That's a very Florida color look. For real. My original swipe is like from the beginning that I just decided to, it's really pretty. I wonder. I don't know about that. I did it. I wanted to stop. I was afraid I wasn't going to be able to stop. Really don't want to tilt. I'm feeling like I'm gonna have to. Alright. I'm not going to tilt it. I'm gonna let it dry this way and we're gonna figure out what to do with it after. It might just be just fine this way. It's a lot of paint. I think I'm gonna stop with the black. Let me see the composition. Yeah, I got plenty of black. Plenty of black down. Like I said, this stuff is super black and it will take over. And like if I tilted right now, it would erase things. Like it's crazy. I like it. But it's I just thought I had it before and didn't know. But it's been a long time. I had everything in New Hampshire, but it was either I was going to restock my paint and live, or I was going to stay and die. So I left. And I know everything can be replaced when it comes to stuff like this, you know? Yeah, that's not moving. The base paint is drying already. Tiny bit of movement on that. I still hate that corner. But like I said, we've got to wait. Let me see if I can get you down without knocking you down. And let's get in there and see. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe this will be a painting that I paint forever. I don't know. Let's hopefully not turn you off. If I do, look for the reel. I've been here a long time. An hour and 22 minutes. Goodness gracious. She's a big, giant girl. There's lots of beauty in it, though. And it does have that very geometric, abstract-y feel, because when I got mad, I just went in with a spatula and went nuts. I am excited to see it dry. You can't see in this light. I'm trying to get out of it. The color shift is crazy. All right, guys. I'm going to hit it with some more fire, and then I'm going to do a reel because it's huge. And I want to thank you for hanging out with me. If you've made it this long, I love you so much. And I'll have a bunch of links and ways to donate and all sorts of fun stuff down in the comments, or not the comments, the description. And I appreciate you supporting this amazing, amazing time. Thank you.